Mercedes-Benz, the star of domination. The three-pointed star might look simple, but it's one of the most powerful symbols in automotive history. It represents Mercedes' dominance over land, sea, and air, a dream from Gottlieb Daimler, who envisioned engines powering all three realms. That logo first appeared in 1909, framed by a laurel wreath to celebrate victory and precision. Over the decades, the wreath disappeared, leaving the pure star we know today, clean, minimal, confident. It's more than a logo, it's a declaration. Wherever there's movement, Mercedes belongs there. BMW, the Bavarian propeller myth. Everyone's heard the spinning propeller story. It's not wrong, but it's not the whole truth either. BMW began as an aircraft engine company, so when the roundel appeared in 1917, the blue and white segments weren't actually a propeller. They were the colours of Bavaria's flag. Years later, an advertising poster showed the roundel superimposed on a spinning airplane prop, and the myth stuck forever. The logo stands for precision engineering, aviation heritage, and relentless performance. Blue and white for Bavaria, black for professionalism. A circle that's as recognisable as any badge on Earth. Audi, 4 rings, 1 union. Those 4 rings, they're not decoration, they're a merger story. In 1932, Auto Union was formed by 4 car makers, Audi, DKW, Horch, and Wanderer. Each ring represented one company linked together in a permanent alliance. After the war, only the Audi name survived, but the rings stayed. They're now the symbol of progress through technology, 4 circles standing for precision, unity, and balance. It's minimalist perfection, engineering joined with elegance. Rolls-Royce, the spirit of excellence. Few logos carry more presence than the double R, Rolls and Royce, 2 engineers obsessed with perfection. Their motto, take the best that exists and make it better. The rectangular badge hasn't changed much since 1906, but what really defines Rolls-Royce is the spirit of ecstasy, the silver lady on the hood leaning forward into the wind. She was modelled after Eleanor Thornton, the muse of an early Rolls owner. Every statue is hand-finished, and the latest ones even retract electronically for safety. The double R stands for craftsmanship that money alone can't buy. Only obsession can. Bentley, the wings of speed. The Bentley badge is pure speed mythology. The B for Bentley is flanked by wings, symbolizing power and motion, a nod to the brand's aviation-inspired engineering. Founded by W.O. Bentley in 1919, the company built cars that won Le Mans 5 times in the 1920s. The wings remind the world that these cars weren't just luxury, they were endurance machines. Every Bentley logo has a secret detail. The number of feathers on each wing changes depending on the model and the era. It's tradition, not coincidence. Jaguar, the leaper. Jaguar's logo is kinetic elegance, a cat frozen mid-pounce. The original badge, used in the 1930s, featured a round medallion with the face of a roaring jaguar. Later, the leaping mascot took center stage, representing power, speed, and predatory grace. It's not just styling, it's identity. Every curve in the design mirrors the flow of the cars themselves, long hoods, sleek profiles, and tension in motion. The leper says it all, refined aggression. Aston Martin, the wings of victory. Aston Martin's logo has always been about flight. The wings first appeared in 1927, symbolizing speed, freedom, and craftsmanship that transcended the road. The current version, sharp, symmetrical, metallic, feels like a badge cut from a jet turbine. The name itself, Aston, from Aston Hill, where the founders raced, and Martin, from co-founder Lionel Martin, sits proudly across the center. Every Aston Martin wears its wings like a Medal of Honor. When James Bond slides behind the wheel, that logo isn't decoration, it's identity. Porsche, the crest of heritage. Porsche's logo is a literal coat of arms, a combination of the Stuttgart city emblem, the black horse, and the Württemberg state crest red and black stripes with antlers. Designed in 1952, it roots every Porsche in its birthplace, Stuttgart, Germany. The horse stands for power and speed, the antlers for heritage, and the gold background for excellence. It's one of the few logos that looks just as good on a 356 from the 1950s as it does on a 911 GT3 today. It never needed modernizing because it was perfect from day one. Maserati, the Trident of Bologna. Maserati's trident traces back to Neptune's statue in Bologna, the company's original hometown. Designed by Mario Maserati, the only brother who wasn't an engineer, it symbolized strength and command over the sea. The red and blue colors reflect Bologna's flag, and the trident itself became a symbol of Italian fury and elegance. Every Maserati badge says the same thing. It's not just about speed, it's about passion and art. Ferrari, the prancing horse. Enzo Ferrari didn't design the horse, he inherited it. The symbol originally belonged to Italian WWI flying ace Francesco Baracca, who painted it on his fighter plane. After his death, his mother suggested Enzo adopt it for good luck. Ferrari added a yellow background, the colour of Modena, his hometown, and the letters SF for Scuderia Ferrari. Since 1932, that horse has become more than a logo. It's a heartbeat, representing courage, pride, and relentless pursuit of victory. When you see that prancing horse in your rearview mirror, you move aside, instinctively. Lamborghini, the fighting bull. Where Ferrari is precision, Lamborghini is defiance. Ferruccio Lamborghini, born under the Taurus zodiac sign, chose the bull as his emblem, a symbol of strength, stamina, and refusal to submit. Most early Lamborghinis were named after famous Spanish fighting bulls: Miura, Gallardo, Aventador. The golden bull on a black shield captures that raw aggression perfectly. It's not just a badge, it's a warning. Lexus, the pursuit of perfection. Lexus didn't exist before 1989, but in 3 decades it carved its own identity. The stylized L sits in an oval, designed with mathematical precision to suggest balance and refinement. It's minimal, futuristic, and intentionally restrained, a contrast to the loud luxury of Europe. Lexus wanted a symbol that felt calm, confident, and timeless. The logo embodies Japanese philosophy: perfection through simplicity. Genesis, the modern wings. Hyundai's luxury division Genesis adopted wings like Aston Martin, but reinterpreted them for a digital era. The shape suggests freedom, prestige, and upward movement. At the center sits the Genesis name on a dark shield, bold and architectural. It's luxury with structure, not flair. The wings are slightly mechanical, reflecting Genesis' mission to blend traditional craftsmanship with cutting-edge tech. It's the youngest luxury badge on the list, but it already feels like it's been here forever. Volvo, the Iron Mark. Volvo's logo confuses people because it looks like the male gender symbol, a circle with an arrow, but it's actually the ancient alchemical sign for iron. It represents strength, safety, and Swedish engineering, forged, not built. The diagonal line across the grille was originally a practical mount for the badge, but it became part of Volvo's identity. Modern versions keep the same symbol, just cleaner, proof that good design doesn't age. Alfa Romeo, the serpent and the cross. No logo packs more symbolism into one circle than Alfa Romeo's. On the left, the red cross from Milan's flag. On the right, a Visconti serpent devouring a man, an ancient symbol of rebirth and power. It sounds dark, but in Italian culture, it represents courage, transformation, and dominance. That mix of noble heritage and danger is exactly what Alfa stands for: art and aggression in equal measure. From stars and bulls to wings and serpents, every luxury car logo tells a story of heritage, ambition, and the pursuit of perfection. They're not just emblems, they're condensed histories in metal and enamel. And if you want to see how all that prestige falls apart the second someone buys a BMW, go watch Every BMW Driver Stereotype Explained in Detail. Because no matter how refined the badge looks, it can't fix the guy behind the wheel.